Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. It is 6:34 a.m. It is Monday, the 30th of October. Wow. Where on earth did the time go? The last time I looked at the calendar was the 29th. Now it's the 30th. Probably tomorrow's the 31st. Jeez. How about that? Yes, it is the inexorable march of time. We cannot stop it. We still don't understand it. Really, we don't understand why time runs in the direction that it runs. In every other part of mathematics and physics, you can turn the equation around and it still works. But time doesn't work that way. And that's odd. No one understands why. And you can't just go, oh, because, it does this. No, everything is math. Everything is math. Space-time, curved space-time, and everything is math. And so when you can pinpoint everything with math, and then there's one thing happening that should be able to be pinpointable and figure outable, and it doesn't. It's like if you flip all the equations, it doesn't matter what direction you run things. As long as it works, it works. And everything runs mathematically in our universe. We just can't figure out time yet. A bit odd. I mean, moderately odd. We know that space and time are all part of the same thing. Like matter and energy are the same thing. Just different forms of the same thing, and converting from one to the other, boy, is that a big massive release of energy. Thumbs up on a nuclear holocaust. More of the even nuclear. I mean, good golly, Miss Molly, that's just plain destruction of everything we know. Thumbs up on that. Thumbs up on the destruction of everything we know. And love. I basically just woke up. I have been awake a little while. I've been freezing to death. I don't know why my system runs the way it does. I can be in here in my room at 75 degrees, and for a half an hour I'll be freezing, and then all of a sudden, just like that, pink, I am too hot, way too freaking hot. Gotta cool it down, and then in the middle of cooling it down, I'm too cold, and I don't. My brain stem is weird. Plus, my system is lagging on things. I just saw that. I don't know what's going on. I just reinstalled everything, and now there's a weird bobble lag going on periodically, and I don't know why. Yay! Too much fun. Ow, ow, ugh, bloody eye. Hey, it happens though. Thumbs up. Pain and violence, murder and death. And something in my eye. That's all. Yes, my friends were here till, she went to work. He stayed. We watched TV. Largely he watched TV. He didn't feel good. He had a lot of bad headache and such. And I did computer stuff and played games, and she had to leave work early because she felt so terrible. Came back and she picked him up, and then after a while, like 2:30, 3 o'clock, they left, and then I went to sleep, and then less than 3 hours later I woke up, and now here I am again. I get there's this weird bobble pause. I gotta go check out, make sure this is even working. I'll be right back. Yeah, so it's working, but there are these periodic pauses where just for half a second, quarter of a second, all of a sudden, I mean, there's nothing really running in the background except background stuff. I mean, normal reinstalled Windows stuff. And now it'll just be running along just fine, and then drop for a half second, and then continue back on. It's like, what is going on? So yay, if that happens in my games, great. I mean, already, it looks like I've got to reinstall again. So goody. Yeah, I mean, I only need to have 1 day's worth of having an operating system before I need to reinstall. Thumbs up. That's my life. That's why I say I got a nightmare shield on my life. It's because nothing frickin' works right. I mean, I just reinstalled Windows. Now it looks like I have to do it again. It's a frickin' nightmare shield of my life. It'd be nice if things went right once in a while. Now, just to state again, periodically, it's new people come along. You may wonder, why are these pillows here? It's very simple. It's I don't have the 2 sides of my body, and so it's if I move the pillows out, then my internal organs will just fall out to either side. That's just the way things are. So it's keeping in my innards and my intestines, and that's a good thing, keeping me alive. What actually is happening though is it's just to keep my radial nerve. If I abraded my radial nerves by falling asleep in my chairs, and when you fall asleep in a chair, your arm will get caught between the arm of your chair and your body. That crushes the radial nerve. It abraded them so badly that this hand was just dead for almost a year. The nerves have grown back, so I put these here so that I don't get my arms between my body and the chair and end up abrading the nerves. There's no way I can get my arms caught between my body and my chair because we got the pillows here. And that's why I do that. Because otherwise I would probably have, this one would be permanently dead because the nerve would be abraded again. This hand would be badly damaged. It's already, this hand is like 5% deficit because of the damage done. This hand is like 80% use, 20% deficit because of the damage. Nerves grow back, thank gosh. When that happened, they told me that if my hand was dead and wouldn't work in 5 to 7 years, to not panic, that nerves grow back and that it could still work in 5 to 7 years. Well, for me, luckily, in 1 year, the nerves grew back enough that it's got 80% use. I credit that totally, completely, 100% to cannabis. I've been smoking cannabis like a chimney for 2 years now, and well, about 2.5, and I firmly and completely believe that is why the nerves grew back so fast. When they're telling me, the people that know are telling me that because of all the tests they've done, they know what level of damage there is on my nerves, telling me it'll be 5 to 7 years. And then in 1, and the only thing that's different in there is me smoking pot like a chimney. I credit pot. It's a miracle plant. And it is too. It really is. Oh boy. But past that, I mean, nothing's happened. We've got to wait and see to see what's going to happen on the rental property. There over the weekend, they've been doing some referrals checks, so here's hoping. We'll find out later this week, so here is hoping. I never have hope. I don't raise up my expectations. I always have an expectation in life that I'm just going to be kicked in the teeth. That way, I'm not disappointed by life. If I go, gosh, I want this thing, I don't look at it as, I want this thing. I look at it as, I'm never going to get that thing. Ever. And then try and work for it. So that if I don't get it, I'm prepared for it. And if I do get it, it's a pleasant surprise. So, yay. I'm not quite sure why I ended up talking about that, but there we are. That's life. Oh, and then another gross thing. This house, there's ants. The ants they own this property. For the longest time, I've been pretty frickin' lucky that this box of a room has not been infested with ants. I've been really lucky. I haven't been lucky anymore. I've got a cupboard up above that's like 2 feet down from the ceiling, and I had a whole bunch of stuff up there. I went up to get like a Pop-Tarts, something like that. Picked up a box of Pop-Tarts. Oh, the box was crawling with ants, and it was a new box, but the Pop-Tarts inside had, through movement, had pierced the foil of the wrapper, and so stuff came out into the box, and the ants got into that and into the wrappers and totally destroyed all of that. They've destroyed a bunch of stuff. And then this morning I went to feed the cat because the cat came in. I want to feed the cat. I go down, I reach into the bag, and I get a handful of food. And I go over to the bag, and then I drop it in, and then I know there's ants all over my hand. And I go over, and the ants have invaded the bag of cat food. So I moved the cat food outside, and they're getting into stuff that I don't understand why they get into. I'm terrified of what's going to happen when I finally do move, because I know I'm going to take ants with me. Yuck. I'm an arachnophobe. I'm arachnophobic. I'm terrified of spiders. I know it's irrational, so I'm also fascinated by spiders, and I like them. If I see spiders, I try not to kill them. I don't like to kill things in the first place. I mean, I don't like to kill. I don't want to be killed. I don't like to kill things. I don't want to be crushed. I don't like to crush bugs. I don't like to do stuff like that. I don't like to kill. Killing is not good. But, if spiders come toward me or they dangle where I'm going to be walking and all that, then I gotta get rid of them. But under normal circumstances, like outside the door, we have it's junk galore and all that. It's a combination of just garbage and stuff being stored outside. There are some mega spiders just out there, and I've just watched them and looked and seen, because it's like, hey, they're just spiders. They're not going to hurt you. But whereas I'm arachnophobic of spiders and don't like ants, it was completely the opposite with my wife. She was terrified of ants, just like an antnophobe. I don't know what the real word is. But I'm glad that she didn't have to deal with the ants there. That would have been bad for her. So, yay. Hopefully, wherever I end up living, wherever, because if I can't find a home soon, I'm going to have to make arrangements to go move in with my parents for a while, apparently. They've talked to me, and they've said this time, I don't know what the difference is, but they're not going to let me be homeless now. So they're going to, if it comes down to it, and it just might, have me move into their guest room for a while. But I don't want to do that. My stepdad's in his mid-80s. My mother's 20 years older than me. She's 74. They're in the twilight years. They don't need to go falling into the parent role again when their 54-year-old son moves in. I don't really want to do that. But on the other hand, I don't want to be homeless either. So hopefully I'm going to get that rental place. We'll see. I got to finish my bankruptcy. Hopefully, I went to try and do my bankruptcy stuff again because there's an online course I got to take. Got to put in my lawyer information, and then they'll fax stuff off. And I used to have that on a piece of paper, and then that went and got lost. Yay! So then once I discovered that, it's like every minute and a half, it has that half-second bobble. I don't know what the hell is going on with my system, and I am so sorry. But, oh great, now I've got to try and remember what I was talking about, because with my brain, yeah, it's like every minute or so, it's got that half-second bobble, and I don't know what's going on. Yay. I don't know why. I just feel so crushed by life lately. I mean, my Windows install got so bad I couldn't do games. So I reinstalled and I reinstalled, and now that there's a bobble that for every minute and some is got a half-second little pause going on, and you can't have that when you're playing a game. It's not even good to have this while I've got a vlog. Life is just so... it's minor, but it's everything. All my life is always that way. It's been that way. It gets so grinding and tiring and old. It'd be nice if just things went nice for a while. Oh well. Let me call up the community page so I can thank 20 to 25 people, because I like to show my appreciation for all of you people. I have no idea how long I've been doing this because of the gap that I had to do and break. So I'm going to try and thank 20 to 25 people. Oh, goody. Yeah, my Chrome just locks up because I bet there was a huge gap and pause in there. Sometimes it makes me want to just plain give up. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. My system, Chrome is just not working. Oh yeah, now it's flipping through the different tabs for no reason. And so, okay, can I make this work? Maybe. Thumbs up. Well, Pyrofire, thank you so very, very much. Greatly appreciated. I feel really, really down and depressed and beaten right now. I'm very sorry. Average Heretic, thank you so very much. Jody Antichrist, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. Trans with 2 A's, thank you so very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Prankstersism, okie dokie, thank you very much. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. X Freemsy, thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated. Now, good, bad, or indifferent comment, I don't really care. I'm just thanking you for leaving the comment. Thank you so much for comments. Justina Aquavita Max, thank you so much. I don't know if this comment actually was real, or, I mean real of course, but showed up on its own, or if I had to click it out of spam. I can't remember, but thank you so very, very much. It is greatly appreciated. I do look for your name in the comments, and it's an awesome thing. Thank you so much. And Jellyfish Prince, thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated. I look for everybody's names, but it's nice to recognize names. And Rooney86, thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated. Simply Smoked, how about that? Thank you. Greatly appreciated. The Alpha Scottish Hound, thank you so much for the comment. And Sam Wolf with umlauts over the A and the O. Thank you so very much. And Fury Phoenix, thank you so much. Hackerman, thank you for the comment. Greatly appreciated. And Kelly O'Donnell, thank you for leaving me a comment. I have to hit show more. Hopefully it's not just going to lock up again like it keeps doing. EJM3, thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated. And James Minty, thank you so very much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And there's KLW, thank you so very much. And Eric Dab, thank you for the comment. It's D and then apostrophe AB. And then there's why you do this 02 games. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hopefully. And then there is Black Holes, except black is actually spelled with a V. Interesting. Thank you very, very much. And then Dope Productions. Thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. 20 to 25 commenters. Now in about 20 minutes, so I'm only going to say real quickly, if you could visit some links, that would be awesome. They're right down there. And if you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. I do prefer positive validation for my existence. And if you could subscribe, that too would be awesome. Have you ever noticed a common thread here with the word awesome? Now, I'm not for everybody, so pity subscriptions are no fun for me, no fun for you. If you feel like a pity subscription, best not. But if you're ready for it, hey, thumbs up. Glad to have you. Hope to keep you forever now. Well, hey, I've got to work on a game video. I've got to work on a reaction video. So you take care. Have a great day. I feel just incredibly depressed right now. You may have noticed from my body language, but I'm just depressed that after all that hard work fixing my system, I might just have to throw it all out and reinstall again. So you take care. Have a great day, and I will see you on the flip side.